Kumar Sangakkara coming to the crease at the loss of the first wicket. Taken New Zealand 15 overs to grab that first wicket. Good looking shot, and that should be too good. It is too good. Lovely cover drive.
It's almost the signature shot for Sangakkara, isn't it? The cover drive. He plays it as well as anyone. You'll enjoy batting on this pitch, I would think. It's getting better and better for batting as we go along.
Just checking. Clever. Very clever from Sangakkara.
Well, these guys are classy players, but New Zealand have been just given a little bit of a reminder here of how potent Sri Lanka can be. And this is good for Sri Lanka. They're building some confidence. Again, it's the big boys that are doing the damage, but just a little reminder here that New Zealand, if you think you've got this side under control in a one-off situation in the World Cup, look out.
Again, helped on its way. More pace from Elliott this time. Sangakkara, good enough.
Well, this comes about because they've handled Vittori very well. 5 overs, none for 32, which gives them freedom and a little bit up their sleeve to be able to pick on the part-timers, and that's exactly what they're starting to do.
Over the top, no one in the deep. 4.
Yeah, well, not perfectly timed, but perfectly calculated. And he knew that Kyle Mills was in a pretty good rhythm today. Bowled 4 fairly cheap overs, and he thought that last over was too good to let me have to put up with it throughout the next over as well. So he's put pressure back on Mills by coming at him, trying something different, and hitting to a perfectly safe area of the ground. Again, class.
In the gap. The pressure's on, and the mistakes keep coming Sri Lanka's way.
Well, this has all come out of the first shot of the over. It's all come from the pressure that's gone on Kyle Mills, and now, you know, Sangakkara is just sitting, waiting and picking him off because Mills is thinking, with this field, mid-off and mid-on up, I really can't bowl full because he'll come down and hit me over there.
And Mills' pace allows Sangakkara to do that. He's in the mid-120s.
Kumar Sangakkara needs a couple of runs to become Sri Lanka's top run getter in ODI matches.
Go!
He's gone for it, and he has the record. Sri Lanka's most prolific batsman in ODIs, Kumar Sangakkara.
Well, I don't think he's totally aware of that. It's just coming across the ground. Announcer is announcing it now. But, there was no handshake, just a little fist pump. Yeah, now there's going to be a handshake, and rightly so. What a performance. No, they're going to do it at the end of the over by the looks of it.
Swings lustily again, and this time only one.
Well, it was great to see the crowd give him a nice ovation too. They understand what an achievement that is. Jai Surya, a legend from Sri Lankan cricket. Well, also looking at that list, Jai Warden has only got 7 matches to be the highest.
And down to the boundary it goes, and Sangakkara brings up yet another half century.
So he's going to go to the top of the tree in a significant performance as well by the looks of it. Nicely placed. He just knew he had to beat that man who was up in the circle at short fine leg.
Oh, that's high, and a real scramble near the boundary by Corey Anderson. A pitch just short of the rope. He made a great effort.
Geez, looking out the ante, isn't he? All of a sudden he's got very aggressive out there in the middle was always going away, just always curling away. He was starting to line it up, Anderson, and then he realised, no, they haven't got a chance here.
Ball. Good then.
100 partnership between these two. Just 103 now, just 99 deliveries.
He's thinking. Lovely. Sangakkara helps himself to another boundary. Took it off the hip. And waltzes up to 67 not out.
Yeah, a bit of a gimme really, that, wasn't it? Just in that nice height where a batsman with good balance. And that's exactly what Sangakkara has. Will just take full toll.
Over the top. Just got enough of it. Pick up for Sangakkara.
They needed to push New Zealand back a bit. They were in the Sri Lankans' faces once again. Past players, everybody. All the younger players here is the 3 big don't score. Sri Lanka go nowhere. And that's a deflating factor.
Wide and 4. Excellent placement and timing.
Welcome loose ball, I should say. Certainly was a freebie. Not been very impressive, Kyle Mills, I'd have to say. Good running. Good running. It's not all about the boundaries. It's about hitting the gaps. You're spot on.
Oh, has he hit that well enough? Has he hit into the gap? I think he has. Good stop. Not deny him. He'll come back for 2. Wow, now they might check this as well.
He has hit this like an absolute rocket. That is brilliant fielding, Corey Anderson. Saved 2 runs.
Little single down the 3rd man. Or does he have a swing?
You don't blame him, do you? He's played so well. He deserves 100. He'll know that probably at the back of his mind that 270's not enough.
At the wickets, bowl of the wickets, make him hit. No, he goes short, he pulls, and he pulls it for 4, and that's a good way to bring up yet another one-day international 100 for this absolute champion of a batsman, Kumar Sangakkara.
He couldn't have asked for a better delivery. A half tracker at only 113 k's. Slower ball from McClenaghan. Great shot to bring up his 21st 100.
Boy, he's a good player. It's poised and attractive, be it front or back foot. Oh, it's the first we've seen of that. A little celebratory one. In the end, it's a dot ball. 49 gone, 274 for 6.
By the man-cat.
Clever. Is it fine enough? It is, and it's long enough. Couple of bounces for 4. Good shot. Makes that pinch single all the better, doesn't it?
Yeah, we saw him try this in the last over. And he missed out, but this time, good connection. Just a little flick of the wrist, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's recognised what the New Zealanders are doing. It's either very short or very full. They middled that. Still on strike, 2 to go. 282. Good total. Oh, he's got it. Yeah, got it through again. Well done, Kumar Sangakkara. He's bringing this innings home.
Well, he moved across. He thought initially, I think, that it was going to be wide of off stump, but it was good enough to make the adjustment and correct himself, and he got a good piece of it. A little bit lucky he got wide of Vittori, but when the man's up in the ring, he very rarely has much of an opportunity to stop it.
Got to get it right. Got to get the line right. Goes wide. Well done from Corey Anderson. That was where he needed to be. And it'll just be a single to minimise the damage, but it's a pretty good final over that by Sri Lanka. 13 from it, and they have set a very demanding total for the New Zealanders to chase. Set up by Dilshan with 81, another very good performance by him. Sangakkara just looked magnificent from the minute he strode to the crease. The timing was on, everything was on, the placement, and he was on for another 100. One Day International 100, number 21, and in doing so he became the highest run scorer against all countries in One Day International cricket for Sri Lanka. What a champion.